Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This video is about giving my family's RSPCA cob her first bath of 2021. She took it all in her stride as usual, and she's honestly such an amazing youngster to work with. I wanted to make this not only because the video is really satisfying, but also to show the products that I use and why. Obviously showering in cold weather isn't ideal, but with the right foreplanning it can work, so make sure that you've got fleeces, towels and a dry bed ready. Another great product to use for heavily feathered horses such as Posey is wood flour. We bathed her because we were worried about mud irritation on her skin as well as mites, but as she's had her feather mite jab already, she's unfortunately not able to have another one for a few weeks. Just means that next time we'll have to be more persistent with eliminating all mites from the environment as well as from her. She has been bathed previously at the RSPCA the day before we brought her home, and she definitely scrubs up well. In this video we're using our Shower King hot shower. So this is her before the bath. As you can see, she's not horrifically muddy, but she's definitely not clean either. She'd been in overnight and then we'd brushed out what had dried off of the mud. So this is what we had to start with. So what we used to clean her feathers was Farrier's Feather Mite shampoo. We basically just work this into the feathers and let it just work its magic. This product is a great tool for any feathered horses that are suspected to have feather mites. In this video you can see that we're applying the Feather Mite shampoo. We're using some dishwashing gloves which we got from B&M Bargains. They're about £2 and they are absolutely invaluable for feather cleaning. After application we let it sit for a bit before rinsing it out and scrubbing again to make sure that we got mud out of a feather as well. The next product that we used was the NAF Tea Tree and Mint shampoo. We used this on anywhere that made contact with the skin as well as in her mane and tail. We also used a human conditioner in her mane and tail because it doesn't make direct contact with the skin. However, I'm a big fan of using equine shampoos on their skin due to the fact that humans have a much more acidic skin pH to horses at about 4.8 to 6, whereas horses' pH is much more neutral, leaning to alkaline at 7 to 7.4. Because Posey's so young and she's not had many baths, we made sure that all this was very positive for her and took it at her pace. We gave her lots of verbal reinforcement as well as primary reinforcers in the form of treats.
Good girl.
To dry her off afterwards we used a mix of sweat scrapers, towels, cooler fleeces and even a hairdryer. Good girl, Posey! Good girl. Just turn it down, Mum.
Okay.
As you can see from the clip, she accepted the hairdryer at the start with some positive reinforcement. However, when we turned up the power of it, it sent her a bit over threshold. So after that, we decided to just show her it and let her have a little sniff. But even with this, she was still quite unsure, so we decided to just call it a day and leave her on her bed. This is the kind of time where wood flour will be really helpful. Thankfully I've got it now, but at the time of the bath we didn't. However, given that we're also treating her for what we thought might have been possibly mud fever or melanders, we didn't want to put anything like wood flour into those sores, so at the time we probably would have risk assessed this and said no. But this does show that bathing at this time of year is all about foreplanning and making sure that you've got the right setup available to you and making sure that it's safe and that the horse is thoroughly dried before they go back out. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this has helped give you some good advice on products that you might want to use in the future. Here's for the fun bit, the before and after. So as you can see, she's not horrifically muddy, but she's not exactly clean either. And then here's the after. She looked brilliant and she was feeling a lot more comfortable. Thankfully we didn't see any sores, but the feathers are very good at covering things like that. But it was clear that she was having some sort of irritation, because when she went back out she was so much happier. It's also worth noting that we did use a rain sheet on her for the couple days following, just as the bath does strip the hair of its natural oils used to protect the skin from the rain. It's a fabulous pony and I'm really lucky to have her and work with her. I think if you're able to, look at the RSPCA website or send in an application, because there are so many amazing horses that need a home.